Hello there my music lovers, I'm Josh from audiophile-heaven and today we are looking at 7Hz Timeless. This is one of those flavor of the month EMs. This EM is provided to us by Lean Soul, one of the best shops in the world. They are priced at $220 and they are a planar magnetic driver EM. So let's get down with the unboxing. Back to the video. The 7Hz Timeless, at least the one I have, has a 4.4mm balanced connector and they are a planar magnetic driver EM. Most of the writing is in Chinese. They have 104 decibels SPL, which is actually pretty high. They are rather easy to drive. I think they have about 15 ohms of impedance, but that much is not clear based on what the box says. So this is a flavor of the month EM. I'm doing a flavor of the month. This means that it has gained popularity in a very short period of time. People are loving the 7Hz Timeless. People are swarming to purchase them. There is not enough stock, so people are crazy about them. Why are they crazy about them? As you can see, the box is empty. I'm not juggling with the box full. That is because the company decided it would be a good idea to make a fully metallic carrying box with a magnetic lock. This looks so badass. I mean, just look at this. It's so cool. It's so badass. There is nothing that will protect your EMs better than this. No insurance, no other box, but this. The 7Hz Timeless Meta Box. This is... I cannot destroy it with a hammer if I wanted. If you want your EMs to be protected, 7Hz Timeless are going to be protected, even from a nuclear war. Pushing forward, we have the EMs that come with a pretty standard Chinese cable. It is ended in a 4.4 connector. The design is slightly cooler than most Chinese cables. The EMs themselves look alright. They aren't the best looking ones, but they are alright. They are pretty cool. They have this ugly plate, which is exactly, it's a circle. Why would you make circular plates? I have no idea. But it is ugly to my eyes because I'm used to EMs being beans or whatever shape they have, but not circular. The circular, it just drives me crazy. I don't want to see a circle. But they are quite comfortable. The inner part is very well rounded. They have ventilation because they have a planar magnetic driver and it needs to be vented. Otherwise you'll hear a lot of driver flex. They have those extremely sticky tips. They have a unique type of tip that is extremely sticky. They also have a unique type of board or grill against debris. And they have a MMCX connector for the cable, which is detachable. Yeah, the cable is detachable. As you can see, it is normal in terms of rigidity. And they have this beautiful 7Hz Timeless writing on the outside, but I still cannot make peace with the fact that they use circles as the shape of the EM. The tips are so sticky, they are just sticky, and this is one of the reasons they sound so good and one of the reasons that people are purchasing them. Now, the comfort and ergonomics are perfect. They provide about 20 to 25 decibels of passive noise isolation. They leak very little, they are easy to drive, and they tend to sound the same with most sources. So they are not source dependent to sound good. The main reason they became flavor of the month is because they are cheap, $220 for the quality they offer, which has been seen in $500 to $700 of EMs. This is pretty much the drawback, is that they get this type of quality by having a very bright sound. It is quite bright. I was shocked at first, and the sound is quite detailed, but at the same time it can be harsh at times. It is not the smoothest of sound, so don't expect a smooth sound. They are mostly V-shaped with a very strong sub bass, a more mild bass, a pretty recessed mid-range, a stronger upper mid-range, and a very strong treble. This results in a very juicy type of sound, very vivid, very live, very dynamic, and very well separated. They have a beautiful wide soundstage that opens in front of you. And when I will be doing the full written review, I will be very honest. I do think that they are absolutely worth their money. Like, for $220, I cannot recommend something better. Like, I cannot. Even if you are slightly sensitive to treble, I would rather get those and EQ them and take advantage of their detail and resolution than recommend something that is smoother from the beginning at $220, because that is the price they are being sold for. Lean Soul tends to do those things where they get a very good EM, then they sell it and they sell out because they haven't had enough pieces. But at the same time, they have a ton of EMs that won't sell because they aren't that great. So it is never a perfect game. They will never know what will sell and what not because the company is a store. and they are not a reviewer, they don't know exactly what they're selling, like they know the EMs because we tell them, but they don't take this role from us, and I appreciate that because let people do their job. I don't know if you can call this job, I don't make enough money from audiophile-heaven. I am resorting to begging online so that I can eat tomorrow. So yeah, probably it's not the best job description that I would give to my children, for example. If they ask me what I'm doing, yeah, I'm doing online video reviews about EMs. And does it make money? No, it does not. YouTube pays us about $50 to $100 if we are lucky each month. So using the affiliate links in the video description, donating something by PayPal, it would help great because yeah, I need to keep doing those things and they are expensive. Editing this video has taken more than 5 hours of work right now, and it will probably take about 10 until it is posted, and that is a ton of time to invest in reviewing something that is sold for $220. If you are wondering whether there are any problems with the 7Hz timeless, there are none. There is absolutely nothing I can badly comment about them, except maybe for the extra treble that can be fatiguing. You know what you're getting into if you're purchasing them. You know that they're a brightish type of EM, you know that they're very resolute, and you know that they can be fatiguing. If you don't know, I told you, now you know. Now you don't have excuses. Get them if you are looking for this type of sound. Now do not get the 7Hz timeless if you enjoy a smooth or thick signature. They don't have either of that. The overall substance or quantity of bass in the music is not that high. Do not get them if you are looking for a very simple sound or a commercial sound. They have one of those very audiophile hi-fi sounds, like they sound like expensive speakers sound, like usually with a ton of treble, a ton of resolution, a ton of sound stage, a ton of space, a very wide presentation. And this is what makes the 7Hz timeless so special. They really sound like they are expensive. This is pretty much how I would describe the sound. They really don't fail in any way. Like this is one of the first EMs that I can say for sure that doesn't fail. Linsoul doesn't fail either. Linsoul is one of those shops that has excellent overall warranty, excellent coverage for their customers. They provide some of the best products in the world, including much more expensive products than the Chi-Fi we are used to seeing. Linsoul will also take care of you if you have any problems. They will be much quicker and much cheaper to solve your problem than if you were purchasing this directly from the 7Hz. I don't even know if they sell them directly, but everyone who purchased from Linsoul can actually state in the comments, if you want, that they generally solve problems much quicker and much better than most direct producers of those products. In terms of English, they speak English very well and they can ship those very fast to you, and yeah, all of that is good. I just purchased recently some clothes off AliExpress, and man, what a mistake it was. For example, one of the packages has spent 3 months before getting to me. I don't even know what do you do 3 months with a pair of clothes that is in a package? Why would it spend 3 months? Where was it stuck so long? Since I had no way to track it, I have no idea. Then some of them arrived after 1 month, and that is the shortest time I'm getting from AliExpress. 3 actually sent me some things from AliExpress, from their store, and even they complained about the shipping times from AliExpress because they sent those products to me on September and I still have not reviewed them now, and now it is November. Why? Because I did not receive them. I just barely received them 1 day ago and I didn't have time to take the photos, listen to them and do the review. And that is why you generally go for shops like Linsoul that ship quickly, provide good support, provide good assistance, and have good prices too. Linsoul is also available on Amazon, where you also have Amazon protection, and that is even better. I do recommend using Amazon if you want. I generally leave Amazon links in my video description because Amazon is the easiest to work with and the most popular platform out there. I would get affiliated with Apos, for example, which is an interesting store, but I do feel that most of you guys who want to purchase a product would much rather use Amazon or Linsoul because, yeah, this is what I feel. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments of this video. The 7Hz Timeless, flavor of the month EM. I actually like it. I actually would make it my monthly EM. I would love it for a month or more. I would actually use this for a few months. If I was in a budget crisis situation where I didn't have access to many EMs, I would purchase those and keep them for about a year or two. They are that enjoyable, they are that resolute, they have that much detail and that much enjoyment factor. They're just interesting. I will be making a full written review where I'll explain more about the sound. Please keep an eye out for that. I do hope that this video has been enjoyable to watch. I hope you'll consider subscribing to Audiophile-Heaven. Also leave a like on this video if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me knowing that you like my content. I hope that you have the loveliest of weeks in there, and I hope we'll see each other really soon because it's always so nice to see you guys. Bye bye.